be doing a live demonstration after the presentation. Okay, so let's begin. If someone can please confirm that my screen is visible.
It is.
Perfect. Do you mind if I make you co-host?
Sure.
Let me find you here. Before I begin, let me just make you co-host. So while I'm presenting, if anyone comes in.
No probs.
Yeah. Okay, you're co-host now. Fantastic. All right, so we are here to find out and learn about affiliate marketing 2.0 in partnership with Boomerang. Now, affiliate marketing 2.0. Who should we mute for me there, please, Bev? Now, affiliate marketing 2.0 is all about rewriting the affiliate marketing industry. Over the last few years of my experience, and perhaps longer with some of you, you will have seen many shiny projects come and go, promising the earth and delivering nothing, not even worthy soil. And they come with a particular type of business plan, and that is an ROI plan, return on investment, where you put money in and you take money out. Now, we've seen many of those projects, if not all of them, vanish because it's a business model that just simply isn't sustainable for the long term. And affiliate marketing 2.0 is all about being a product-led company. It is with pride that I can say that we are now officially a DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization, registered in Wyoming in America. And that means that we all have a vote in the future of this company. When we go live and the ICO begins, then there will be a governance token issued, and we will all have a vote in the future of the company. Not only that, there is licensing currently under process for us to become officially a licensed direct selling company. Licenses have been applied for in America, the UK, and a few other countries as well, but they will be applied for in many other countries. So not only will we be a DAO, or are we a DAO, but we will be a licensed direct selling company. And that is incredible. That's going to be a game changer just for this particular network, for this particular system. So affiliate marketing 2.0 is about creating an ecosystem that we can trust, that we can share with confidence and with pride, knowing that we're in a safe place and that where we have at least some control over the future of this company. Now, this entire company is the brainchild of this man, Chavez. Now, Chavez is a young man. He's only 28 years old. But in his short years, he has achieved so much. He started his first company when he was 17. And he has grown that now to where he is a tech giant, and he specializes in writing AI for some of the biggest companies in the world. And his vision for the future of We Are All Satoshi is to create something sustainable for the long term, not just for the next 6 months, the next 8 months, but for the next years to come. Continuously growing the ecosystem of products, of things that we can trust, things that we can earn from, things that we know that we can share with confidence. Now, the first of our products, this was our flagship product. And this was the Xeon GT 1X, 10X, 100X miners. And these are NFT miners, and they mine Bitcoin code. And Bitcoin code is Bitcoin for the 21st century. Now, you probably haven't heard of it if you're here for the first time. It's not on any exchanges yet, but we are building to that. So what is Bitcoin code? Well, Bitcoin code is an exact duplicate of Bitcoin in every way. 21 million supply, 7,200 released on a daily basis, 50 every 10 minutes, a halving every 4 years, and completely decentralized. So it is an exact duplicate of Bitcoin. So why? What's the point of releasing an exact duplicate of Bitcoin? Well, of course, there is only one Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the jewel in the crown of crypto. And all of the experts from the banking industry, the finance industries, the economies industries, all said that Bitcoin would be nothing, would never amount to anything. It would never have any value, and it is worthless. Yet here we are, all these years, 15 years later, with Bitcoin having hit a new all-time high of around $73,000 in the last week. But as amazing as Bitcoin has been for so many people, Bitcoin is essentially useless. It has no utility. Its network was built in an age where the technology didn't exist to make it what it truly could have been. And as a result of that, the Bitcoin network cannot be updated and modernized. And as a result of that, that means that Bitcoin has become expensive to transact with. It has become slow to transact with. And it has become extremely expensive to mine. Now, we all missed out on Bitcoin, or most of us, if not all of us, definitely many of us, missed out on Bitcoin right at the beginning. So how do we update Bitcoin? Well, since we can't, the only solution is to re-release it. And that is what Chavez has done. He has rewritten Bitcoin for the 21st century. Our blockchain is EVM compliant, means it has smart contract capabilities, which means people can launch their projects, their coins, their tokens on our blockchain. That means that BTCC can be used for gas fees, for transactions around the world. That means that we have a second chance to be there at the beginning of Bitcoin. Now, will Bitcoin hit the lofty heights that Bitcoin did? Will Bitcoin code hit the lofty heights of Bitcoin did? Who knows? Who knows? But one thing's for sure, it will hit higher numbers in the very near future, because we already have projects waiting in the sidelines to launch on our blockchain. So this is the first exciting product for We Are All Satoshi. Now, it's mined with these GT miners. Chavez spent the last 3 years of his life developing this system. And these miners mine Bitcoin code online through your phone, through your Wi-Fi, without having to use thousands of dollars of electricity in your house. You don't need loads of expensive equipment to mine Bitcoin code. You don't need to lose a large portion of your house to store the equipment, and you don't need to buy expensive cooling equipment to stop it overheating. This is all done online through your phone. And we have 3 miners available: the GT1X, which is $50, the GT10X, which is $500, the GT100X, which is $5,000. But it is Boomerang that is causing a stir right now. It is Boomerang that everybody is talking about. It is Boomerang that I was in Dubai showcasing at a very prestigious exhibition in the heart of Dubai, which was amazing to be there. Now, Boomerang is a fascinating concept that combines these 3 elements: arbitrage trading, artificial intelligence, and zero collateral flash loans. Now, arbitrage trading and artificial intelligence, we've all heard of. Whether we understand it or not, who knows, but we've certainly heard of it. But flash loans, me personally, I'd never heard of flash loans prior to being introduced to Boomerang. And that's because they've only been available to top traders and tech developers. But even arbitrage trading, it's something that most people wouldn't even attempt because it's something that takes time to learn and skills. And artificial intelligence, so many, everything online now is run by artificial intelligence. But who among us would have the ability to write it or to use it in a useful way? But Boomerang is bringing these three things together on one easy to use platform so that we, the average everyday person, can benefit from each of these things at nothing more than a click of a button. But let's look at what each of these things is. So arbitrage trading involves exploiting price differences of the same asset in different markets or on different platforms. For example, if an asset is priced lower on one exchange and higher on another, traders can buy the asset on the cheaper platform and sell it on the more expensive one, profiting from the price differential. Arbitrage opportunities are often fleeting and require quick execution to capitalize on the price gaps. That sounds pretty straightforward, doesn't it? You buy it here, sell it there. But of course, this takes a lot of skill. You need a deep understanding of the crypto space, a deep understanding of the different coins and tokens, a deep understanding of each platform that you're going to utilize to perform the arbitrage. And of course, you need to have capital on each of the platforms that you're going to be using. But with Boomerang, AI does all of that work for you. You don't need to do any of the buying, the swapping, the moving, the selling. The AI does all of this for you in seconds. A DeFi flash loan, they're available. They're a relatively new form of uncollateralized loan. They're available to traders on some decentralized finance protocol-based blockchain networks. This type of loan allows traders to borrow unsecured loans from lenders without a middleman. Uncollateralized loans. That's right. You no longer have to trade using your own capital. Through the flash loan services provided by liquidity providers, you have the ability to trade in the hundreds, in the thousands, in the tens of thousands, even in the millions, without using any of your own assets. And that is incredible. What Boomerang is bringing us is something genuinely extraordinary. And it is all possible because of artificial intelligence and Chavez's and his team's ability to write smart contracts. So all of this is run by AI and smart contracts. When a flash loan has been issued, the smart contract rules ensure that the borrower pays back the loan before the transaction ends. If this condition isn't met, the smart contract reverses the transaction and it's like the loan never happened in the first place. And this guarantees the safety of the funds in the reverse pool. So this is telling you this is something that happens in just a few seconds. You can see that. The borrower pays back the loan before the transaction ends. And how long does a transaction take in crypto? 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds? Sometimes only a few seconds. The DeFi flash loan is really more of a credit limit. You will have a certain amount of flash loan availability for you to use. Could be $150,000, could be $100,000, could be $2 or $3 million. And you can use it in part or in whole. So every time you execute a trade, you will use a part of your flash loan. But you are only borrowing it for a few seconds. So here's an example of a flash loan. So you're borrowing 10 Ethereum and you find an asset on exchange A and you use that 10 Ethereum to buy that asset. You then move it to exchange B and you sell it for 11 Ethereum. Now remember, all of this is done by AI. you then repay the flash loan of 10 Ethereum. And that, of course, leaves you with 1 Ethereum in profit. But what do you do with that 1 Ethereum? Well, if you were on any other platform, that Ethereum would sit in their wallet, not in your control, but in their wallet. And at some point in the future, after generating a certain amount of funds, you'd be looking to withdraw. So you would then request a withdrawal. And at that point, you will usually find that you've got to wait 72 hours, maybe even a month if it's a particularly large withdrawal, because that platform has to generate the liquidity in order to issue you the funds. Alternatively, what often happens is you discover that you're on a scam site and that you've spent loads of your own assets trading only to discover that you're never going to be able to access your assets. They're going to say, yes, you can withdraw. You just need to pay the $2,000 admin fee or the $500 processing fee or their whatever other fee they can make up. And it's at that point you realize that you're not going to get anything. But here in Boomerang, the profits go directly into your MetaMask. Now, this is the first of its kind in the entire crypto space. I have never seen anything like this. And I've been on a lot of different platforms. And I've never seen it where the profits go into your control immediately. So these profits that you generate from not only flash loans, so not your assets, go directly to your MetaMask, where you have 100% control, where you are able to withdraw any time you want. Isn't that amazing? So this is the Boomerang dashboard. It's a very easy to use user interface. And this is the market opportunities tab. So Boomerang itself is not a trading platform. Boomerang is a trading tool. So what happens is the AI acts as a search engine. It goes out into the market space, searches decentralized exchanges, and it brings to you the trades that are profitable, that are currently available in the marketplace. And it currently has the ability to search 15,000 trades. So there is a good mix of trades for you to be able to choose from. And everybody can get different trades at any given moment. And you, of course, now can select which trade you wish to execute. And we're going to look at USDC and wrapped Ethereum at 1.22% profit. Once you've selected your pair, you come to the dashboard and you enter the first of your pair. In this case, it's USDC. The first of your pair is the pair that you will receive your profits in. Then you will enter the quantity that you wish to borrow. It's important to notice that you are borrowing assets, not fiat. So if you're borrowing 100 USDC, USDC is a stable coin worth $1. So you are borrowing $100 worth of USDC, not $100. But on this line just here, you can see this is where it shows you the USD price or value of what you're trading. And then you check the percentage profit. I missed a bit. You then enter the second of the pair, wrapped Ethereum. You then check the percentage profit. This is the details of the arbitrage, the complete details of the arbitrage. But that's not the important bit. The bit that we really want to know is how to execute the trade. And this is how you execute the trade. You simply hit that little green confirm button. The AI, the smart contract will work together, going out into the marketplace. The AI will go to buy the asset. The smart contract will go to generate the loan, the flash loan from Aave that we're using at the moment. And together they will go and buy the asset. And then they will go through a whole host of different processes within the transaction, moving it, swapping it, exchanging it, sending it, all to end with the final part of the process where it will sell the asset, repay the flash loan, and the profits will land directly into your MetaMask. And then you can finally check this line to see how much you have remaining of your flash loan allowance. And once you've used all of your flash loan allowance, you simply get more. You just buy another license. Now, we have several Boomerang licenses available. License number 1 is $500. Currently, you get an additional $1,500 absolutely free of charge for you to test between now and launch on the 5th of April. All licenses bought between now and the 5th of April will come with a 300x flash loan allowance, which means on the 5th of April, you will receive your full allowance of $150,000 of flash loan. License 2, you get $1,000, and currently you'll get $3,000 to use between now and MVP, and then on MVP you'll get $300,000 of flash loan. License 3 is $3,000. You'll get $10,000 to use between now and MVP, and $900,000 when we go to MVP. License 4 is $5,000. You'll get $20,000 to use between now and MVP, and $1.5 million of flash loan to use then on. We didn't end there though. We brought you license 5, which is $10,000. You'll get $50,000 to use between now and April. And then, of course, in April, you'll get your full flash loan allowance of $3 million. Imagine the profits you could make with $3 million. Even at 1% profit, that's $30,000. If you do a $3 million trade in one day, you will have made $30,000. You can, of course, spread that over a day, 2 days, a month, a year. It's entirely up to you. All of this is attached to the We're All Satoshi affiliate marketing program. And the WOS compensation plan is a binary system. So this is you at the top. And when you bring in one person to the left and one person to the right, you will move from being a basic subscriber to a premium subscriber. And that's when you get access to the full compensation plan. So the first part of the compensation plan is the introducer kickbacks. Subscribers can earn 5% reward as introducer kickbacks for referring unlimited subscribers. Introducer kickbacks on boosters. Now, a booster or a hash up is typically when you buy another miner or another license using your profits from the affiliate program, but you can introduce new funds if you wish. So you'll get 5% reward when all personally introduced subscribers hash up. The only condition is that introducer kickbacks are given from the third paid subscription you sponsor directly, and for all personally introduced subscribers when they hash up. You also get a check match bonus. When you sponsor one person to the left and one person to the right, directly you will qualify to receive a check match bonus of 10%. The check match bonus is limited on a daily ranking from $300 to $1,500, depending on the rank that has been attained. The capping for the check match bonus increases as subscribers climb the ranks. So let's see that in action. So you've joined and bought yourself a $500 license. This person has joined your team and bought a $500 license, and this person has bought a $1,000 license. So the next day, you'll then introduce your third person who also buys a $500 license. And that means that you've now generated not only a $25 5% kickback, but a 10% check match bonus. That gives you a total income of $125 for doing nothing more than sharing an opportunity, inviting somebody to a Zoom like this. Come and check out this Zoom. Somebody's offered me something exciting. I want to have a look at it. Why don't you come with me and have a look, see what your thoughts are? As simple as that. The maximum earning for all income and bonuses is restricted to 3 times the subscription amount. Hash ups are available for all miners and Boomerang licenses. So if you buy a COD 20 miner, your potential income through the affiliate model is $150. On the 500, it's $1,500, and on the 5,000, it's $15,000. On the $500 license, it's $1,500. On the 1,000, it's $3,000. 3,000, it's $9,000. 5,000, it's $15,000. 10,000, it's $30,000. But why do we call this potential income? I mean, I've been in this company for a while now and I'm earning, so I know it works. So why call it potential? Well, because you may choose to be passive. We don't know what your goals are. We don't know what your plans are. We're not here to be your boss and tell you what to do. And we're not your mother to tell you what to do. You tell us what you want to achieve and we'll help you achieve it. If you wish to be passive and be a secret agent, of course, that's okay. But if you have a vision for the future of a time when you can give in your resignation at work, or when you can pay off some of your debts, or where you can just have an extra holiday, if you have that vision, if you have that goal, then yes, this is the place where you can achieve it. Now, this is the Ascension Club ranking system. The first rung of this incredible ladder is Shiba. And then you've got Tron, Doge, Cardano, and Ripple. Now, when you achieve Shiba rank, you will get $1,000 of Shiba tokens. It's when you do $100,000 of business on your left and right. When you hit Tron rank, and I'm very proud to say that I recently hit Tron, you'll get $2,000 worth of Tron, $3,000 of Doge, $4,000 of Cardano, $5,000 of Ripple, $10,000 of Matic, $20,000 of Polkadot, $30,000 of Solana, $40,000 of Binance, $100,000 of Ethereum. And then to top it all off, when you do a $20 million worth of business on your left and right, you will be given $1 million worth of Bitcoin. This is the same ranking system, but in chart form. You know, take this away with you and use this as your new vision board, as a something for you to set goals to. Where do I want to be in 6 months? Where do I want to help somebody else be in 6 months? You can also be part of the pool income. The mega pool, when you do $1 million worth of Boomerang licenses or 3 node subscriptions on your left and right side, you'll be eligible to receive 4% of the total company revenue. To attain Gigapool by accomplishing a business volume of $5 million of Boomerang licenses, or have 2 members on your left and right who are Megapool, then you will be eligible to receive 7% of the total company revenue. To attain Terrapool, you'll need $10 million of Boomerang licenses on your left and right, or 1 Giga member on your left and right, and you'll be eligible to receive a monthly share of 10% of the total company revenue. Plus, you will be granted 1 free node subscription. Now, if you don't know what a node is an important part of the transaction verification process in any blockchain. The Bitcoin blockchain has something like 90,000 nodes in its network. We are still young, so we only have around 300 or so nodes, but we will expand on that. And if you are a node, you will receive Bitcoin code directly to your MetaMask every single minute of every single day. These are the terms and conditions. A beta version account with its respective beta flash loan limit will be granted exclusively to whitelisted addresses during pre-launch. After the MVP launch, users who obtained beta Boomerang licenses will be able to utilize their 300x flash loan limit. After MVP launch, new Boomerang licenses purchased will have a multiplier of 200x. So there is only 2 weeks left to lock in your 300x leverage, because from April the 5th onwards, all licenses will come with 200x leverage. Now, that doesn't sound necessarily like a big difference, but on the $500 license, it's the difference between $100,000 and $150,000 of flash loan. But on the $10,000 license, it's the difference between $2 million and $3 million of flash loan, an extra $1 million for no extra cost. That's an extra $10,000 of profit that you could make by buying your license before we go to launch. Introducer kickbacks and check match bonuses are credited to the account on a daily basis. Subscribers have the opportunity to receive Ascension Club rewards from multiple clubs every month. For example, if a subscriber has achieved Cardano rank in the club, then they will receive club bonus from Cardano, Doge, Tron, and Shiba as well. You can only get one token in a month. But if you, let's say you did such a huge amount of business volume in 1 month that you jumped straight to Cardano, then you will earn all of those in that month. Ascension Club rewards will be credited every first Monday of the month. All affiliate earnings are subject to a 2% admin fee, but there are 0 withdrawal fees. Pool income is calculated based on the total company revenue for the period starting from the first day to the 30th day of each month. The maximum earning amount for all incomes and bonuses is restricted to 3 times. 3 times the subscription amount. But Bitcoin Ascension Club reward has no 3x capping. And that's the end of the presentation. So hopefully you saw something that excites you. Hopefully you recognize that you are being rewarded at every stage for your contribution to this ecosystem, for your contribution to the lives of the people around you, and for your contribution to the network. So I hope you enjoyed the presentation, and I'm going to stop sharing and I'll do a quick demonstration. Now I'll quickly just log in on my phone. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, who's, oh, so silly, I forgot to stop sharing, didn't I? Oh, I did stop sharing. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, I'm having a little trouble sharing at the minute. I don't know why. But let's have a look. Let's see if Lucky has joined us and she can do her training and I can do the demonstration at the end. Awesome. Lucky is here. Hi, Lucky.
Hi, Joe. Hello, everyone. Good
Thank you for
evening.
joining us, Lucky.
Pleasure, pleasure. It's
I
mine.
think we'll let you do your training and then I can do a demonstration at the end so that you can, I know you're busy.
Sorry, Joe. I'm not sure what training you wanted me to do. I thought I was coming to just say hello and everything.
Oh,
Let me know what you want me to do.
Oh, we was going to do the compensation plan training because you weren't able to make it. Yeah.
I see. Okay, sorry. Yeah, that kind of slipped my mind. No problem. So in terms of the compensation plan, what we can do is I can just go through some of, let me just see what because I was thinking if you got questions around it, I can answer. So I'm not sure what you want me to actually go through because you just went through the compensation plan.
Yeah, but there's in a little bit more detail, perhaps give it a little bit more detail for people because there's a lot of questions around the compensation plan. So perhaps if people want to ask questions about the compensation plan.
I think that's better.
Okay.
If anybody has any questions around it, then, or anything else, I'm here. So if you got questions around anything you want to know from me, then please do ask.
Okay, so if people want to put their hands up, if they've got questions on the compensation plan. No, nobody's got any questions about the
There
compensation.
you go, Joe. See?
Everybody knows
You
it, right?
explained everything so well.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone has any questions. But I don't even know if everybody knows me on this group. So I'll do a little introduction. Hello, everyone. My name is Lucky, and I am the main top leader in this company. And I work very closely with Chavez. And so my role in this company is that I kind of play the role looking after the community and also helping Chavez make decisions. So we combine together, make decisions for everything for the community and what we want to bring going forward for the community. So I have regular, almost everyday meetings with him, and we discuss what's best, how to change things, how to bring new things. And for me, I need to look at what's, we always want to make sure whatever we are bringing out is sustainable for the company, and we are here long term. So that's what my role is. And obviously Joe is one of my leaders, so he's asked me to pop in and see if anyone has any questions or want to anything. Really, I'm here. So if anyone got any questions, please do ask.
I'm gonna raise my hand.
Hello.
Yeah, now's the time to be asking questions. Lucky is very busy, and it is a special occasion for her to be able to join us. Can you imagine how busy she is looking after the whole network? So raise your hands. Okay, Laverne.
Hi, Lucky.
Hello.
It's good to see you. And thank you, Joe, for bringing this on and bringing Lucky in front of us today. My question is, well, I guess it's not really a question. Are the time schedule still on time for April 5th for the launch of the project, Boomerang? Are we still on schedule for that?
We are, yes, we are. And so I just want to say, even though everything is ready, we just gotta now click a button to go from beta to live. We just gotta be still, I say to everybody in the community, we are working with the technology. Even though we are ready, Chavez say everything we feel is going okay, when we actually go to press the button, there could be things could go wrong. So could be that we could delay 12 hours. So I don't know how many of you were here when we launched our blockchain, how it got delayed, and then finally we did deliver it, and we delivered an amazing product, right? So we are ready. So I just want to say that bot is being tested. So we started testing the bot on the 18th. And it's really, really good. The results are amazing. So I think community is going to love it, because what bot is able to deliver, even we're not able to kind of find those percentages and the pairs bot is doing. So the testing of bot is going really well. And hopefully in the next couple of days, we'll be able to give it to the community to start testing the bot. So you guys can practice it, and then we will decide how we want to launch it on the 5th when we actually go live with the MVP, how we want to launch the bot. Is there going to be another subscription for the for us to purchase the bot, or is there going to be subscription? All that we will work that out later. But in terms of to answer your question, yes, we are ready. We are on track to go live on the day Chavez says we'll go.
Thank you, Lucky.
Can you just explain the period from now to MVP to people about when they will be able to trade, when they won't be able to trade, the period when the DApp goes into maintenance in order to do that shift, and the purchasing of licenses during that shift?
Yes, so we have now how many days? I think it's flying by, it's just really time's flying. And so we have now till, I would say, if anybody wants to buy a license, I would say just buy it, till 3rd or the 4th. So our team has enough time to whitelist your addresses, so we can then go, when you go live, you have your flash loan limit. And then so on the day, 5th of April, we will go under maintenance with WAS and with the DApp to make that change. So what's going to change on the WAS back office is that the licenses will change from times 300 to 200. So that I think that will take about 6 to 7 hours. So with the DAP going under maintenance, we haven't exactly got time scales for that. Chavez said he'd be able to give us exact time, how long that DAP will be under maintenance week before. So he'll know exactly week before we are going live, how long that will take. So after we go live, we will be able to purchase licenses, sell licenses, but nobody will get whitelisted from that time until we come back with the ICO for 20 days. So whatever you purchase now, whatever your flash loan limit you have, you get on the 5th, you'll have to just work with that until we come back after 20 days. I hope
Perfect.
that helps, Joe.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. If anybody needs more clarity on that, please put your hand up. Beverly, you have a question. Thank you.
Yeah, I would like to just ask, just for clarification on that very last point as well, Lucky there. So if somebody goes through their whole flash loan in the first week, does that mean that they cannot hash up, they cannot rebuy for 20 days?
So they can hash up and rebuy, because in WAS, it's open for us to sell and buy, but you wouldn't get the flash loan limit of that purchase until we come back after 20 days. So if you now bought a $10,000 license, for example, and you get given 3 million flash loan limit, you'll have to make that 3 million last for 20 days, because anything you buy after that period, you wouldn't get the flash loan for 20 days.
Okay, that's clear. Well, the question I wanted to ask was a question I keep hearing from people, that people feel concerned that there's so many people coming on board now, and Chavez is keen to expand quickly, and he's obviously got valid reasons for doing that. But the question is around, are we diluting the business? Is it going to be harder and harder to get those percentages? Is it going to slow down the process? So if you could answer that for me, that would be great.
Sure. Not at all, because liquidity, I don't know if Joe, you've shown Aave how much liquidity there is, and we are about to add 2 more to that. Means there will be over 30 billion liquidity for us to trade with. And if you know, so in terms of percentage, has nothing to do with how many people are doing, because if there is a mismatch on the DEXs, sorry, so I thought someone
Sorry,
said
go on.
it's okay. So if there is a mismatch, Rajesh, please mute. Rajesh, please mute. So if there is a mismatch on the DEXs for that pair, that price won't change if me and you both are trying to do the same trade, for example. It's only the liquidity what matters, because if it wasn't enough liquidity, all of us in this room, 42 people, pick the same pair, for example, even then, me and you are not pressing the button at the same time, because how you see how quickly the trade is done within. So now it's getting quicker and quicker, right? Because if it's taking you, like before, when we first started testing this, it was taking us 1 minute 20 seconds to do the full trade. Then it got reduced to 1 minute, then 58 seconds. Right now is going through like 30 to 40 seconds. So it's getting quicker and quicker. So if I was to pick USDC, USDT, and I click on trade, same time you done, mine's done, liquidity is back, so that's not going to affect anything. And plus we got 30 billion liquidity we're going to have to play with. So no, that has nothing to do with how many people would come to
and to support that, Lucky, the other day on the UK prime time, when I was presenting and I did a mobile phone demonstration of it, I did 3 trades in either just under or just over a minute, 3 profitable trades very quickly, one after the other. So it has got very much faster.
It has, yes. So imagine if at every click you were doing a trade with $1,000 and you accepted the trade for 1% even, you're making $10 at every click. If you were to do that 3 times in a minute, that's $30 every minute. That's crazy, right? Because I always used to say to the community, just think about $10 every click, every minute, sorry. That is $600, right? In 1 hour. Just think about that. Now it's going quicker. So it's even going to be, it's just going to be mind-blowing when we actually, you know, go.
And with the bot as well doing it, the bot's going to be even faster, isn't it?
Absolutely. And bot is fetching really high percentage, which, you know, is amazing, because I think you guys, if you watch Wednesday's Chavez's update, I think he showed that he performed what, $10 trade with the bot and fetched $10 profit. So that's like almost 100%. It is 100%. So bot is doing really well in terms of when testing is going really well with it.
Brilliant. Thank you for your question there, Beverly. Jay?
Oh, hi, Joe.
If I can encourage any other questions, please, because Lucky has been generous enough to dedicate her time to me today. So if there's any
Can
other
you hear me,
questions,
Joe?
now's the time.
We can see you, Jay. Yes.
Yeah. Hi, Lucky. Happy
Hello.
Holi.
Thank you. Happy Holi to you.
Okay. Along with the licenses we got, we're supposed to get a miner, correct?
Yes.
The recent licenses we bought, there
Yeah.
hasn't been any miners. Do you have any idea when
I
it's
do.
coming?
Yes, I do. So the team at the moment is everybody's concentrating on for the launch of Boomerang. So Chavez did update all the leaders and said, look, just leave this. So I'll give the extra miners when we finish this. And so at the moment, there's no one left to do anything else. He's got the whole team working on concentrating on the launch. So
Okay.
you will get all the miners, but at the moment, they're not minting any miners because team is just concentrating on the launch.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks very much, Jay. Shoba?
Hey, Shobo.
Hey, Shoba? Shoba? You having trouble unmuting?
Yeah, probably.
I know
She's
she's out.
probably gone to the loo room.
I've just asked her to unmute, but I don't know whether she's slipped away for a moment.
No, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I guess if there's any other questions. No, okay. Oh, she can't unmute.
Mm-hmm. We got a question again from Levin.
Hi, just to ask again about the 20 days, Lucky. I know this is going to occur during the launch of the MVP, and it's going to be 20 days that you can buy another license. So is that going to continue on after each 20 days? You know, once you buy a license, it's going to take another 20 days before you can buy another license?
Oh, no,
Or-
no. That's
First-
just for yes, just because we have to do the ICO. So we have to shut down everything, and we won't be able to whitelist anybody after that when we shut down the system. So that's just one time. Once we launch once ICO is done, that's it. Then there's no restrictions.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I just asked Shoba to type her question. Oh, Beverly's just done the same thing. Thinking of along the same lines. Shoba, just type your question in the chat. And Jay can ask her a question while you're doing that. Okay, Jay?
Yeah. Bots can do bigger amounts, like 5,000, 10,000.
Yes, but you can so you can put the limit. So once we get to, because I haven't tested it yet. So once we get to test it, we can just test it with the different amounts, Jay.
Can we say we want, up to 5,000, but
Yeah, you'll be able to set
but
limit.
we don't want anything less than 4%.
So you can set a limit. So for me, don't want anything less than 1%. So I will set my bot to not accept anything less than 1%.
Okay.
For example, so it's it's up to you. You set the limit to what the minimum amount you're willing to accept.
Yeah. Like I don't want to set the trading limit as 5,000 and it goes and trades it at 0.01. It's no use, correct? So we should be able to set the percentage as well as the ticket.
Yeah, so Jay, when we'll be able to test it before it goes live. So you will see, we'll do a training. I'm sure Joe will do the training and show you different scenarios, and we will learn all together before it launches.
Okay, Lucky.
You're welcome.
Having Lucky in the team is always lucky, right?
Thank you.
Shoba's question was, why do you recommend we complete our flash loan slowly? What's the advantage?
I don't recommend. I just don't want everyone to finish their flash loan in the first 10 days and they have nothing to work with. That's why I said, so it really depends on you. If you want to get everything out of the way and then wait 20 days, then that's your choice to make. So I don't recommend. That was my suggestion, that you want to make it last. So for 20 days, you got something to do. Otherwise, you'll finish all your flash loan and then you'll have nothing to do for 20 days. That's the reason.
Okay, I've got another question in the chat. Why is Boomerang giving 300x flash loan when the person can do trade by bot with unlimited trade?
I don't understand that question.
Yeah, I'm not sure I understand. Perhaps you can elaborate on your question, Diraj. The bot will trade with your flash loan.
Yeah.
Diraj, perhaps you can type a little bit more detail on your question. It's not a stupid question at all. If you don't understand, you don't understand. If you need a question answered, you need it answered. For a lot of this, most of us are new to this. We're all learning much of this stuff as we go along. So, elaborate on your question and we'll do our best to answer in a very detailed way. Will a person be able to buy 2 flash loans per day?
Do you mean the license?
Yeah, I guess that's what
you can buy as many as you want. Of course, it's not even why 2. So there'll be people who might be finishing their flash loan after 20 days. So you can finish.
I think Shoba means hash up.
Yeah, exactly. So if you finish your flash loan, say you just purchased $500 license and you got 150. If you're finishing off your 500, how would I want to say? So if you finish your 150,000 in 3 hours, you would go back and get another license and then you get another flash loan. Once you finish that, you go get another license and get another flash loan. So you could keep doing that 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, how many times a day?
But do we get it waitlisted during the day?
No. Your account is already whitelisted, Jay. So account's already whitelisted. When we go live, it's going to be, when you go back and repurchase or hash up, whatever you want to call it, boom up, then your flash loan will be instant.
So we don't have to wait till the end of the day?
No. And another thing I wanted to say, actually, so when you made your first $500 from the trading, if I'm just talking about 500 because most people have purchased $500 license. Just if you will have $10,000 license, for example, soon as you, with your trading, you've earned the amount you purchased the license, original license with, go purchase a license again and continue with your rest of the amount, flash loan amount. And by the time, that means you will never run out, because by the time then you're finishing this one, next one will arrive. So you're never running out, because you already made that money back for the first license in the first hour, for example. I would say just go back, purchase another license straight away. Why wait?
So once waitlisted, we do not have to be waitlisted again.
Whitelisting process is just once.
Okay.
Unless you're
So-
using a different wallet address, of course.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
can
so
we-
that
can
question
we-
from Diraj. Sorry,
Okay.
go on.
Go ahead, take Dheeraj.
A bot is launching. It can trade any amount. Why this system give 300x loan? Owner can trade with the bot. Why we need community? So I think he's asking, why do we need the 300x flash loan if the bot can trade? And I think he's asking, why does Chavez need the community? If he could just use Boomerang himself and make
I got it.
billions.
Okay,
That's
okay,
exactly
understand.
what my husband asked.
So
Why does he
understand
need
the-
all of you?
So, because Chavez is earning extra 5% from every single person who's doing the trade. So they're going to trade anyway. So how much can you trade? You can get 100 people in a room and start trading. But then why not get community involved? Because everybody's making money. Money they're making, you're making 5% of the every profit every single person is making. So there, why wouldn't they give it to the community? Because we're doing all the work, and then in the end, 5% goes to them of our profit, to the company. So that's the reason. So they're making money anyway from the bot or for themselves. Their team would be trading and everything else, but they can only do so much, right? So why not make other people money? Because for Chavez, you know, Boomerang was never going to come to us as was community, because this wasn't a build as an MLM product. This was going to be to broker houses, to Forex house, all those people. We got it because of Chavez, because he was the developer. He said, I need this for my community. So he brought it to us, so our community can make money, and then in turn they make more money, because they get every profit we make, every second 5% goes to them. So why wouldn't we?
If I can add on to that as well, if that's all right.
Yeah, of course.
Not only that, you've got to think of the advantage of bringing it to the community. You've got a ready-made, isolated community of people to test it on, rather than any other app that launches that goes public. You don't discover the glitches until it goes public, and then you're dealing with it on the go. Here, they can test it. We can be the guinea pigs. We can be the pioneers. We get to test it
Question you asked.
to show everybody so that they can fix everything before it goes to the larger public. So we are a ready-made guinea pig center. Why wouldn't you utilize that? You know, anything new that launches, if you've got 100,000 people ready to use it immediately without any promotion, that's a huge advantage for any business. So I've got a question here. Hi, Lucky. Chavez mentioned last Wednesday that 99% of pending flash loans are already settled, but there is still 1% that remains not. What does that say? Not my last hash up license. Unfortunately, belongs to this 1%. Can we receive it before launch?
So what Chavez said was all the whitelisting was resolved. So everybody who was not whitelisted, because we had a massive community, we had so much feedback that people have purchased a license, but they weren't whitelisted. So some time went, because there was a glitch when we moved from one server to the other in February. So anybody who purchased a license after that wasn't whitelisted. So we So when Chavez said that on Wednesday, that 99% was resolved, the flash loan limit, not flash loan, the whitelisting was resolved. So 1%, which was left, now he's dedicated a person on the Boomerang talk forum who is actually resolving all the whitelisting issues. So that's what that was for, actually whitelisting, not to do with the new flash loans. Because what's happening is, Chavez said, guys, I would now 100%, my team needs to now concentrate 100% on the launch of the on the 5th, like MVP launch. So if there are people who are not getting with the hash ups, you know, we don't have now any manpower to kind of look at those kind of errors or issues, because what we're going to do now, we are moving everybody to just concentrate so we can actually launch on time. And he's also said he's promising everybody, even though if they're not getting hash up amounts limit, test limit, their 300% will be given to them on the day of MVP. Okay. You're welcome.
Shoba's asking about the 10%. Are you still offering the 10% to people who want to purchase a license before launch?
No, that was just a one-time offer, and I think that went down really well. I would tell you that over 550 people took advantage of that offer. So we had in 2 days. So I did it for 24 hours, but then extended it to business closing. And we had over 500 license purchased in that 24 hours. And I contributed $32,000 towards them from 10% of my pocket. So I have to save up again. So it won't be any more offer. That's ended now.
Okay, Paul has a question.
Hi, Lucky. Good afternoon. It's Paul Prasad. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I am fine, thank you. I think Mr. Joe did address my concern a little bit, but I was wondering if there's anything could be done, because I had $500 license in one of my accounts. Unfortunately, I couldn't get in my wallet, and I reinstall it, and I install it back. And when I install it back, I got so much wallet, I don't know which one is it. The wallet is gone. Isn't there any way those two could get whitelisted on a different address?
No, so that's something companies released a statement with that, because I will tell you, Paul, what happened, we got 7,000 requests within 45 minutes of people saying the same thing. So it was impossible. It's impossible for us to look at that, to do that, because so now everybody who's lost, because only way you could lose your MetaMask, either you given your recovery phrase to someone, you know, or given the access to that MetaMask. So now only way to get yourself whitelist again, you will have to repurchase a license, give a different address, and do it that way, because we have too many cases and it's not possible to do, because Chavez, we will have to put money in from our pocket for you to repurchase the license. And right now we don't have resources for that either, because really he asked the leaders, and Joe will tell you, because I think he was there, he asked, if you want us to resolve all these issues and errors and people's wallets and everything, then we can put people resources there. But if you want us to launch the project now on time, then we need to move forward and just get that done. So everybody agreed we need to launch it on time. So he said we can resolve them after. He did say that, right, Joe? He said some of these
100%.
we can resolve after. So maybe we just have to give some time, because at the moment we don't have resources for any of that. Because even he said my cook, if he could do computer, I'll put him on there and I'll cook myself.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, thanks very much. I will follow up this on a later date with Joe. after
Thank
we launch and everything else, and we'll see what happens.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you for your question.
Thank you.
Are there any other questions? No, is that everything? Okay, that's all the
There are
questions.
some in the chat, Joe.
Yeah, I've read them on. I've read those out. The ones in the
Okay.
chat, they're suggestions. They're not really questions.
Okay.
Okay.
But okay,
Tons of gratitude for Lucky being able to spend so much time with us today. Thank you, Joe, for arranging that.
Hi,
You're very
Cece. How
welcome.
are you? Good to see you.
Hey, wonderful. Thank you. I'm
Amazing.
following your footsteps.
I mean, that's it. We gotta go. Let's meet at Bitcoin rank, right?
Well, along with this lunar eclipse we're having tomorrow, I think if everybody just says yes, we
Wow.
are, I mean, such a major flare, so take advantage of it.
Yeah, for sure. I think now we just gotta, we have a platform. We finally landed somewhere where I call it home now, right? This is our home now. We build a structure, we go to sleep in peace. We don't have to worry, do I wake up tomorrow and website's going to be there or not? Because what we have, what Chavez provided us, is a safe place for us to freely build and not worry about anything. So I was on a call earlier, it's about, we have the trust, we now just need the mindset to just keep focused. What is it? What is your why? What is you want to achieve? Where do you want to go? Just keep that in mind and keep going. Let's change lives, because this boomerang is actually, people lost a lot of money in the past, right? We got my team. I have people have lost a lot of money in loads of different other projects. But here, we have something unique and amazing in our hands. So share it and let's change lives of people, So that's all I got to say. Thank you very much.
brilliant. Okay.
All right. Thank you, everyone. So it was
thanks
lovely.
very
Thank you, Joe, for inviting me.
No,
I really
absolutely.
enjoyed.
It's our pleasure. I know how busy you are, which you
Thank
know
you.
why I bother you so little. Because
I know,
how
but
busy you are.
yeah. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a great evening. I will see you soon. Thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right, I'm going to
you
do
very
a
much.
couple of quick demonstration, couple of quick trades. And then if there's any final questions, I'll go over those. Okay. So you've all seen the layout. So for those of you who are here for the first time, in order to access Boomerang through your mobile, you have to log into MetaMask, and you access it here through the Explorer. Now I like to have it open on 2 tabs, so I can reload this tab to get fresh trades, wrapped Ethereum and LDO. Let's do one of those. So wrapped Ethereum 0.05. Let's do a bit less than that. Yeah, because I'm running out of flash loan until my top up comes. And then we'll go to LDO. Now it's checking the percentage. Okay, so this has become a losing trade. All right, but that's okay, because now I'm going to show you what happens when we execute a losing trade. Keep your eye on the top of the screen here. Not a profitable trade, transaction aborted. You cannot execute a losing trade. It's impossible, can't be done. So let me refresh that screen. And then we'll go and look for another trade here. Okay, USDC and wrapped Ethereum. So USDC, let's do $30. Wrapped Ethereum, 1.15%. Confirm, confirm. And then confirm the gas fee. Watch the top of the screen. Everybody cross your fingers and toes and eyes. Transaction completed successfully. Now, sometimes when you find a pair that's giving you a profit, it's worth doing it again, just to see if it'll execute again. And look how long that trade took. What was that? 20 seconds, 30 seconds? And again. And another profit. And let's try it again. $1.15 still in profit. That's still that trade is still in existence. And another trade, another winning trade right there. 3 trades in how long did that take me? Minute and a half for 3 trades. Now, you can see those profits went straight into here. What was it? USDC. Okay, so I've got USDC there. Let's refresh that. You can see that just changed there. Now, I can show you these trades. Oops, wrong button. Transaction history. So those top 3 trades, 1, 2, 3, 30, 20, 30, USDC, wrapped Ethereum, USDC, wrapped Ethereum, 3.4, 0.34, 0.23, 0.34, 1.15, 1.15, 1.15, all profitable trades. Okay. Now I can click on that and you can see all of this on the blockchain, all verified on the blockchain right here. This can't be faked. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Let me go back. There we go. So this is where we borrowed from Aave. This is where we borrowed from Aave. Then it goes through all of these processes. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different processes to finalize the sale. Okay. And then you can see here, that's where it was repaid plus the 0.05% fee to the lender. And you can see this is where the trade was closed and the profit was deposited in my MetaMask. All there verifiable. I can give anybody my wallet address. They can go to the blockchain independently and they can go and check everything. It's all there. 100% transparent and verifiable, as is the blockchains want. Awesome. Okay. So, is there any final questions? I think I saw something pop up in the chat. What's your internet speed like? Just wondering if it'd be too late. We'll be able to do trades that quickly. Yeah, I mean, it's quicker on the phone, without doubt. It's faster on the phone than it is on my laptop. But that's now. I'll be interested to see what it's like once we go to MVP or even when we go to full launch. It'd be interesting to see how quick it is on the laptop compared to mobile. But, you know, look, we've got our mobiles with us everywhere. You know, there's a good chance we're going to be trading more on our mobile than anywhere else. Any last questions? No, that's everything. Awesome. Okay, so I guess we'll close it there. Thank you, everybody. Oh, and that one snuck in the last second.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Lucky.
Yeah, I'll edit this, trim off the top end and the back end, and I'll put it out for everybody to watch. I'll send it
Thank
out
you.
in the groups.
Mr. Joe.
Awesome.
Thank you,
Thank you, Sir
everybody.
Joe.
No
Thank
problem.
you.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Lucky.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you,
Thank you,
everybody,
Joe.
for coming.
Thank you, Sir Joe.
We'll see you
Thank
all
you,
next
Joe.
week.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you. Refer back to
Thank you, Sir Joe.
refer back to the person who invited you, and they'll help you get started. And we'll see you all next week. Start inviting your friends and family and prospects over the course of this week. You can bring them to the UK prime times. And of course, I'll be here next Sunday as well. Hey, Saturino, I'll be here next Sunday as well. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Joe.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye, Mr. Joe.